Welcome to Rays of Hope, where inspiration meets possibilities. Join us on this journey as we explore videos that illuminate the path to positivity, resilience, and success. How to handle family stress. Simple strategies for a happier home. Family stress is something we all face, whether it's disagreements, packed schedules, or lingering misunderstandings. It can feel overwhelming, but ignoring it only makes things worse. Tackling family stress head-on can lead to stronger connections and a more peaceful home environment. In this video, you'll learn simple, practical ways to manage tension, improve communication, and bring balance back to your family life. Identifying the sources of family stress. Family stress doesn't just appear out of nowhere. It's often tied to specific triggers that, if unaddressed, can spiral and affect everyone at home. Understanding these triggers is the first step to preventing tension from taking over. Here are some of the most common culprits that can create stress within families and how they manifest. Financial strain. Money is one of the biggest sources of stress for families, and it can show up in all kinds of ways. Maybe it's an argument over how to budget for monthly expenses, or perhaps unexpected costs, like car repairs or medical bills, throw things off balance. When finances feel tight, it's easy for tempers to flare. For example, differing opinions about spending priorities can lead to disagreements. One partner might want to save for the future, while the other wants to prioritize enjoying life now. The stress doesn't just sit with the adults either, it can trickle down to kids who pick up on financial anxiety. Recognizing underlying money concerns early can help families work through them as a team instead of letting them linger and grow. Parenting challenges. Parenting is rewarding, but let's be honest, it's not always smooth sailing. Challenges arise when parents approach things differently. Maybe one parent is more lenient while the other is stricter, which can cause friction. Or there's the constant juggle of schedules, school drop-offs, extracurriculars, and homework wars that leave even the most organized family feeling stretched thin. On top of that, developmental concerns like behavioral issues, learning struggles, or changes during adolescence can add layers of stress. When these challenges pile up, it's easy for parents to feel overwhelmed, isolated, or even resentful. Finding ways to unify parenting approaches and tackle challenges together can go a long way in easing tension. Communication breakdown. Communication is essential in every family, but it's also one of the easiest things to get wrong. Misunderstandings can escalate small issues into big ones, while avoiding tough conversations altogether leaves unresolved feelings brewing beneath the surface. Think about the last time someone in your family assumed you meant one thing when you actually meant another. It probably didn't end well. Or maybe certain topics, like chores or responsibilities, are swept under the rug to avoid conflict, only to blow up later. When family members feel unheard or misunderstood, it creates distance. Open, honest communication, where everyone feels safe expressing themselves, can make a huge difference. External pressures. Stress doesn't just come from within the home. Outside influences often bring added tension into family life. Long work hours or demanding jobs can leave a parent feeling drained, with little energy left for family time. Societal expectations, like striving for the perfect family, can add unspoken pressure to keep up appearances. Let's not forget extended family dynamics. Whether it's feeling obligated to meet relatives' expectations or navigating complicated relationships with in-laws. These pressures can pull focus away from what really matters, the immediate family unit. By setting boundaries and prioritizing time together, families can reduce the impact of external demands. Practical strategies for managing family stress. Managing family stress can feel like an uphill battle, especially when emotions run high or schedules get out of control. But with the right strategies, you can create a calmer, more connected home. Let's break it down into 4 actionable areas that make a real difference. Establishing clear communication. Good communication is the cornerstone of a healthy family dynamic, but it doesn't just happen on its own. Miscommunication often leads to hurt feelings, misunderstandings, or unnecessary arguments. The solution? Be intentional about how your family talks and listens to each other. Here are some tips for fostering clear communication. Embrace open discussions. Encourage family members to share feelings, concerns, and ideas without fear of being judged or dismissed. Set the example by being vulnerable in your own sharing. Practice active listening. This means really hearing what's being said, not just waiting for your turn to speak. Stay present, make eye contact, and avoid interrupting. Schedule regular check-ins. Set aside time each week for a family meeting. Use this time to discuss schedules, address any problems, and celebrate wins, big or small. When everyone feels heard, stress levels naturally decrease, and conflict is easier to resolve. Creating a family routine. Life is unpredictable, but having a consistent routine gives your family a sense of stability. Kids, especially, thrive on structure, and even small routines can help everyone feel more grounded. Here are some steps to build a routine that works. Start simple. Define key parts of the day, like morning routines, meal times, and bedtime, with set expectations. Consistency is more important than perfection. Get everyone involved. Have each family member contribute ideas to the routine. This creates a team atmosphere and makes them more likely to stick with it. Post it somewhere visible. Whether it's a whiteboard, fridge calendar, or family app, having a visual reminder of the routine helps everyone stay on track. Be flexible when needed. Unexpected things will happen. A good routine is a guide, not a rigid rulebook. A well-thought-out routine reduces decision fatigue and cuts down on last-minute chaos, giving everyone in the family a greater sense of control. Practicing conflict resolution. Every family has disagreements. What matters is how they're handled. Instead of letting conflicts spiral into shouting matches or silence, teach your family ways to resolve tension calmly and productively. Here's how to handle disagreements effectively. Stay calm. Easier said than done, right? But staying level-headed is key. Take a deep breath, count to 10, or walk away briefly if emotions are running too high. Focus on the issue, not the person. Avoid blaming or criticizing. For example, instead of saying, "You never help with chores," try, "I feel overwhelmed when I handle most of the chores alone." Encourage compromise. Teach your family that finding a middle ground is often better than one person winning the argument. Ask, what solution works for both of us? Choose your battles. Not every problem needs a passionate debate. Sometimes, letting the small things go is the best stress buster. Effective conflict resolution strengthens relationships and ensures that small issues don't grow into unnecessary stress. That's it for part 1. Stay tuned for part 2 for more tips on how to make your home a happier place. Thank you for joining us on this uplifting journey with Rays of Hope. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe to stay tuned for more videos that spark hope and empowerment. Until next time, keep shining brightly. Thank you for watching.